Welcome to Off Balance, the podcast where faith, family, and business collide. I'm Dr. Brooks, a certified master life coach, transformational speaker, and author. Join me as we explore the journey of overcoming adversity and developing resilience. It's time for you to find your strength and reclaim balance. This is Off Balance.
Welcome back to Off Balance, the podcast where faith, family, and business collide, and we get real about navigating it all with grace and grit. I'm your host, Dr. Brooks, and today we're diving into a significant development that impacts all three areas of our lives. So, for those of you that are not tracking, on May 19, 2025, President Donald Trump signed the Take It Down Act into law, a bipartisan effort aimed at combating the spread of non-consensual intimate images, including AI-generated deepfakes. This legislation is a response to the growing concerns about online exploitation and the misuse of technology that affects individuals and families across the nation. So let's break down what the Take It Down Act entails. And if this is your first time joining, thank you so much. I normally don't release episodes um, but once per week, but I just wanted to get this episode out because I think it's very important that you know what's going on with your government. Okay, so what does Take It Down entail? The law makes it a federal crime to knowingly share or threaten to share non consensual intimate images, including those created using artificial intelligence. Offenders can face up to 3 years in prison and significant fines. Additionally, the law mandates that online platforms remove such content within 48 hours of a victim's request, with the Federal Trade Commission overseeing enforcement. The act also co-sponsored by Senators Ted Cruz of Texas and Amy Klobuchar, I think that's how you pronounce her name, of Minnesota, and received overwhelming bipartisan support, passing the House 409-2 and unanimously in the Senate. So a lot of people were in agreement. This is one of the laws that actually, brought the Democrats and the Republicans together because, as we know, they have been separated with a lot of stuff. And so, what is the role of faith and family? So, as people of faith, we are called to protect the dignity and the privacy of every individual. The rise of deepfake technology and the spread of non-consensual images pose serious threats to the principle, often targeting women and minors. And so, First Lady Melania Trump, she championed the bill. She emphasized the importance of safeguarding our children from online exploitation. She described the law as a national victory for child protection. For families, this legislation provides a layer of security in the digital realm, ensuring that there are legal avenues to address violations of privacy and dignity. I recall seeing it was like a television show, and it was capturing a teenage girl whose images was like spread all through her school on social media. It was just horrible. And the girl ended up taking her life. And so I can only imagine, how different things could have been had there been laws in place to protect her during this time. Because, social media platforms, they was not obligated to remove images. They had the right to do their own investigation and keep it up or whatever the case was. And so now the fact that they have 48 hours, that is truly going to help in cases of, images being put out there non-consensual. What is the implication for businesses and entrepreneurs? In the business world, especially for entrepreneurs and small business owners, maintaining a positive online presence is crucial. The misuse of AI to create harmful content can damage reputations and erode trust. The Take It Down Act holds online platforms accountable, requiring them to act swiftly in removing harmful content. This creates a safer digital environment for businesses to operate and for consumers to engage with confidence. So, how are we going to balance free speech and protection? While the act has been praised for for its protective measures, some digital rights organizations have raised concerns about potential overreach and the implications for free speech. Critics argue that the law broad language could lead to censorship and the suppression of legitimate content. it's essential to find a place of balance between protecting individuals from harm and preserving the fundamental right to free expression. So there will be ongoing dialogue and adjustments to the law, may be necessary to maintain the equilibrium of the law. So, how do we take action? What can we do as individuals, families, and business owners? We have to educate ourselves and others. We have to understand the risks associated with AI generated content and the importance of digital privacy. We have to advocate for safe online practices, encourage platforms to implement robust measures to detect and remove harmful content. We have to support victims, offer support to those affected by non-consensual images, and advocate for resources to assist them in recovery. And then we have to stay informed. We have to keep abreast of legislation development and, participate in discussions about digital rights and protections. And so this is just a quick episode that I wanted to get out just in case you have not been following the White House. So the Take It Down Act, it represents a significant step towards protecting individuals and families in our increasingly present digital world. So as we navigate the intersections of faith, family, and business, let's remain vigilant and proactive in promoting a safe and respectful online environment. So again, thank you for joining me on this episode of Off Balance. If you found this discussion to be helpful, please share it with others and subscribe for more insight at the crossroads of faith, family, and business. Until next time, stay balanced and stay well.
Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to rate this episode and share it with your family and friends. To learn more about your host, visit brooksdenny.com. Until next time.